running around, set up a lot of track kills, this could turn really, really ugly for Yandex, because their lineup, once again, it takes time, right? You have a Viper mid, you have a Sven carry. All of them need to farm. They can trap them in, and the Viper can unload damage with the Sven. So they can play the game with, I would say, like maybe 5, 6, 7k deficit. But hang on a minute. Saksa.
Wrapping up Yatoro. Poor little troll warlock will throw out his axes. Still gets the coverage from Collapse though, and the shrapnel coming through. This has turned ugly for Yandex as they'll be the ones to lose their carry instead. Try to find Yatoro, you come for the king, you better not miss. Ends up being 2 kills for Spirit to start out this best of 1. Kind of goes back a little bit to what you said about Mirel maybe struggling a bit in the early laning stage. Trying to get the shackle out. Found him under the tower, a bit too risky for Collapse to commit into though. Just some poke damage onto Watson. He'll be pushed away from this wave, so a good bit of EXP and creeps just being denied. Spirit will still run on forward. Saksa now in with the TP. Not sure whether they can save Melody, but I heard a Viper strike. Jira Jr.'s rotated over. Looks like they'll find themselves the kills. Snowball is there. Panto will get punished. So they get what they came for in Melody. Watson able to escape. And I don't actually know if he wanted to live there. Maybe he brings himself a salve on the chin.
Everybody's a core nowadays, There's no such thing as a support.
Maybe that's why everyone's having a lot more fun. Notice will get pushed away. Jackal's there just to keep them out of the Wisdom Shrine area, but there's an arena available and Saksa to help. Yatoro's trying to get a good position on. You need to try and throw a spear. Oh, Yatoro, he steals away the Shrine of Wisdom, but he's not able to pop his ultimate. Gets speared at the very last moment, and they'll pay with 2 lives for that transgression.
I feel like that wasn't too bad. Got double wisdom. So I feel like he's already prepared to die there.
Maybe he just felt that even if he started to run at that point, he wouldn't have made it out. Yeah, and now no arena. Gonna try and make an aggressive move onto Noticed. Not allowing the spear to come out with the chicken fingers and the shackles. Noticed will die. So Yatoro and Panto get their revenge. Now looking to put some pressure onto this tier 1.
He didn't use his TP, so I think he was also a bit wary. After he died, he just chose to walk back to the lane instead of TP down.
Might actually be Yandex the ones making the move onto Yatoro. Nice chicken fingers to stop the Mars, but picked up by the snowball. Yatoro in some trouble. Rue's gonna come through to try and help, but Yatoro Warlord's already getting pretty low. Nice shackle to stop Chira Jr. from interrupting. And out comes the battle trance, trying to lifesteal up. Unfortunately, it's still too early in the game and the damage is lacking from the troll. Chira Jr. stops that troll in his tracks, and a spear will get Panto as well. So the back and forths here, both teams understand just how important Notice is in this game, and they're trying to help and slow him down.
He needs backup here, but unfortunately the tower is going to go down. Roshan's going to be moving top, so the battle for Roshan control is going to begin.
Arena catches Yatoro. Notice finds him with the Blink Dagger, pulls him back into the Viper. You need a save, but you don't have it. Panto comes in a bit too late, and now Yandex establishing themselves in this triangle. Big stomp onto 2 though, the sniper peeping away from afar. This might not look as good for Yandex as it first started.
Oh, another stun?
Another stun comes through, but on the back line, they found the spear onto the sniper, using that stampede to get out. And the sniper's just been controlled on the back line. Victory Feast keeps them all too healthy for Mirel to do any lasting damage. You're not really at that point of damage yet as the sniper.
And you see the problem of like the sniper against the Sven and the Mars. Right? Once he gets caught, he is just going to die. There's nothing you can do to save him.
Booster travels in. Collab's gonna try and dominate the creep, but it doesn't stop that TP. And now the Centaur's in trouble.
He's still alive.
Broken up. He's gonna go down, and Melody doesn't even die. Now Saksa's come around, finding Rue with the dust. And that's gonna be a Bounty Hunter and a Centaur War Runner dead.
Right, this game is falling apart right now for Spirit. They should be looking to get towers and secure map control.
Spirit initiating in the mid lane now. They found themselves a target. They know God Strength was popped as well. Saksa in trouble. Hand of God comes through, but they can't save the Tusk. Arena walls come down. Spear off the mark. Still finds Panto. Passive's gonna proc, but I think he might just survive. Jumping in, Noticed finishes the job. 1 for 1 on the supports. To the high ground now with the Storm. Team Spirit looking to continue the chase. Watson, even without his God Strength, his sword still hits hard. Buyback there from Panto as they're looking to try and get this Sven. Battle Trance popped out. Yatoro's damage has to be respected. Even with that ice armor, he's being slowed to a crawl, and Chira Jr. will dance right on top of him and stop him from getting the damage out. BKB's there, but Mirel, we talked about it. There's only so much this sniper can do. And at the moment, it's not looking to be enough. He got back into this fight, Panto. He understood how crucial it was, but Spirit, they just can't stand their ground into how far ahead Yandex are.
It's just tough, you know. I think the moment when they lost the mid lane with Sniper, with this draft, things just became really difficult.
He's coming out on Yotaro. I just have to BKB TP. But for that task of the
nice
round,
shot.
you're not going anywhere.
Damn.
Yule's just a kite, Spear just a chain. Yotaro is toast. The second he showed on that lane.
Saksa
Yeah,
is
nice.
just playing so well this game on the task.
I mean, we both agreed that the lanes were going pretty well for Spirit up until Saksa made those rotations. So maybe just marking the task a little bit better. Speaking of the task, he's gonna set up another beautiful kill.
very
Yotaro
nice.
doesn't even get the chance to get his ultimate off. You put a cart out, you'll carry your dead body all the way home, collapse. Nowhere for
that's
you to
it.
run.
I
That
think this
is
it.
so many kills flowing the way of Yandex. Start to climb up the standings here.
Saksa again. He's gonna spot someone out here. They know. They saw the they saw the bitter chill.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter though. You still got a Yules on Saksa. He's just gonna play around with them.
He's gonna have punch up. You can't even BKB TP. Goodbye. Such a poor sight, you know. A troll clicking ulti, doing no damage, and there's no way out.
Yeah. Doesn't really feel very convincing.
It's
Just
for the
'cause-
lane. It's for the lane, Mike.
I
They
mean,
wanted
Spirit
to win.
picked everything for the lane, then they lost the lane, Winter. That's what I mean. It's not convincing at all.
Yeah. You pick the sniper 16-17 and then you have a bounty hunter. So you feel like
Someone
you
give
need
him the
to...
vision. Nice Storm Hammer. Oh, into the cart. Mirel will survive the first fight of this entire
Easy,
game.
yeah,
He
he's
comes back
dying.
out of the cart. He goes down. That was absurdly easy. G's might get dropped here as Rule gets pulled in by the harpoon. Another catch, another kill. GG is called and Spirit will tap out in a very unceremonious fashion. And the streak continues. I was telling you, even in Dream League, even a bit earlier,
Getting kills, especially the kill on the sniper very early on, that was the most crucial one they have secured in the early game. I think that kind of set everything up, you know, for success for the cause on the Yandex side.